paper coin, that forgery of the titled deeds which thee hold to something of the worth of the inheritance of earth. 'Tis to be a slave in soul, and to hold no strong control over your own wills, but be all that others make of thee. And at length when ye complain with a murmur weak and vain, 'tis to see the tyrant's crew ride over your wives, and you, blood is on the grass like dew. Then it is to feel revenge, fiercely thirsting to exchange blood for blood and wrong for wrong. Do not thus when ye are strong. Birds find rest in narrow nest when weary of their winged quest. Beasts find fare in woody lair when storm and snow are in the air. Asses, swine have litter spread, and with fitting food are fed. All things have a home but one, thou, O Englishman, hast none. This is slavery, savage men, or wild beasts within a den, would endure not as ye do, but such ills they never knew. What art thou freedom, O, could slaves answer from their living graves? This demand tyrants would flee like a dream's dim imagery. Thou art not, as impostors say, a shadow soon to pass away, a superstition and a name, echoing from the cave of fame. For the labourer thou art bred, and a comely table spread, from his daily labour come in a neat and happy home. Thou art clothes and fire and food for the trampled multitude. No, in countries that are free, such starvation cannot be, as in England now we see. To the rich thou art a check, when his foot is on the neck of his victim, thou dost make that he treads upon a snake. Thou art justice, ne'er for gold, may they righteous laws be sold. As laws are in England, thou shieldest alike the high and low. Thou art wisdom, freemen never dream that God will damn for ever all who think those things untrue, of which priests make such ado. Thou art peace, never by thee would blood and treasure wasted be, as tyrants wasted them, when all leagued to quench thy flame in Gaul. What if English toil and blood was poured forth even as a flood? It availed, O liberty, to dim but not extinguish thee. Thou art love, the rich have kissed thy feet, and like him following Christ, give their substance to the free, and through the rough world follow thee. Or turn their wealth to arms and make war for thy beloved's sake, on wealth and war and fraud, whence they drew the power which is their prey. Science, poetry, and thought are thy lamps, they make the lot of the dwellers in a cot so serene they curse it not. Spirit, patience, gentleness, all that can adorn and bless, art thou, let deeds not words express thine exceeding loveliness. Let a great assembly be of the fearless and the free, on some spot of English ground where the plains stretch wide around. Let the blue sky overhead, the green earth on which ye tread, all that must eternal be, witness the solemnity. From the corners uttermost of the bounds of English coast, from every hut, village and town, where those who live and suffer moan. From the workhouse and the prison, where pale as corpses newly risen, women, children, young and old, groan for pain and weep for cold. From the haunts of daily life where is waged the daily strife, with common wants and common cares, which sows the human heart with tares. Lastly, from the palaces where the murmur of distress echoes like the distant sound of a wind alive around. Those prison halls of wealth and fashion, where some few feel such compassion for those who groan and toil and wail, as must take their brethren pale. Ye who suffer woes untold, or to feel or to behold, your country bought and sold with a price of blood and gold. Let a vast assembly be, and with great solemnity declare with measured word that ye are as God has made ye free. Be your strong and simple words, keen to wound as sharpened swords, and wide as targets let them be, with their shade to cover ye. Let the tyrants pour around with a quick and startled sound, like the loosening of a sea, troops of armed and blazonry. Let the charged artillery drive till the dead air seems alive, with the clash of clanging wheels and the tramp of horses' heels. Let the fixed bayonet gleam with sharp desire to whet its bright point in English blood, looking keen as one for food. Let the horsemen's scimitars wheel and flash like Sevilla's stars, thirsting to eclipse their burning in a sea of death and mourning. Stand ye calm and resolute, like a forest close and mute, with folded arms and looks which are weapons of unvanquished war. And let panic, who outspeeds the career of armoured steeds, pass a disregarded shade through your phalanx undismayed. Let the laws of your own land, good or ill, between ye stand, hand to hand and foot to foot, arbiters of the dispute. The old laws of England, they whose reverend heads with age are grey, children of a wiser day, and whose solemn voice must be thine own echo, liberty. On those who first should violate such sacred heralds in their state, rest the blood that must ensure, and it will not rest on you. And if then the tyrants dare, let them ride among you there, slash and stab and maim and hew, what they like, that let them do. With folded arms and steady eyes, and little fear and less surprise, look upon them as they slay, till their rage has died away. Then they will return with shame to the place from which they came, and the blood thus shed will speak in hot blushes on their cheek. Every woman in the land will point at them as they stand. They will hardly dare to greet their acquaintances in the street. And the bold, true warriors who have hugged danger in wars will turn to those who would be free, ashamed of such base company. And that slaughter to the nation shall steam up like inspiration, eloquent, oracular, a volcano heard afar. And these words shall then become like oppression's thundered doom, ringing through each heart and brain, heard again, again, again. Rise like lions after slumber, in unvanquishable number. Shake your chains to earth like dew, which in sleep had fallen on you. Ye are many, they are few.